Rise and grind. Yo, I ain't do one of these since the New Year's, right? But I was thinking about something this morning, and this might sound a little crazy, but I wish more people go through diversity in life. I wish more people go through hardship in life. And I wish more people fall on their face in life. And I wish that they do it when they're young. I'm explaining to you, right? Because it sounds like some hateful shit, but it's not. When you go through shit in life, you learn how to appreciate life more when your life becomes more in order, right? Me, like, being in prison, and I compare a lot of things in my life now to prison. And we had the big snowstorm a couple days ago. So the owners of my shop never shoveled. So we couldn't get in the shop to conduct business. So I was like, damn, I'm losing a bag because I can't work. I didn't work Monday, I didn't work Tuesday because of snow. And I got a little bit upset, but at the end of the day, I had to go back to my peace. Every time something bothers me, I go back to prison. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm losing money. Let me spend that time to enjoy my life. So I used that time to enjoy me for the day. Took the day off, enjoyed myself. If I was in prison still, you'd have got $2.58 to go to the yard to shovel those people's snow. Right? So it's like, you gotta look at the bad things in life that you've been through compared to your new. There's nothing really bad in my life compared to what I've been through in prison. And I'm not talking about the physical part of prison, I'm talking about the mental part. I woke up every day in a cell for 11 years of my life. I woke up in a bird cage. So mentally, there's nothing that could stop me. And I felt the same wrath during the pandemic. While everybody was depressed and going crazy, I was laughing at the pandemic. I really was laughing at that shit. Because I'm like, why is people depressed when you can literally open your front door and walk out your front door? You can go in your backyard. You couldn't go places, but you could walk around in your neighborhood. And even when people was outside, you could wear a mask. I'm like, bro, try to walk around in a jail. It's like walking around a school for 11 years and you cannot leave the school. Think about that. So I wish people go through more hardship when they're younger. So when they really get their shit together, they can appreciate, the struggles in life that they've been through. That's why I always say people from other countries come to America and they conquer. And the reason why I know, even though I've been here in this country since I was 3 years old, I never got to experience my country, but I experienced the streets of New York. I experienced prison. So now that my life is better, I can appreciate things more in my life. I appreciate every single thing that I work hard for. Everything. And I cherish it. If you look at people from other countries, like I said, when they come to America, I was talking to a guy yesterday, and this guy lives in a 2-bedroom apartment with 9 of his family members, 9, and they're all Mexican. They don't care about space and luxury. He's just happy that they have a shelter over their head, a roof over their head, and he's happy. And I've been to Mexico. Anywhere in the U.S. compared to Mexico is better, right? So these people coming from other countries, these third world countries to America, the whole America is paradise. Even the worst parts of America is still considered paradise. You got welfare in America. Like, even the worst foods out here is still like, so when you look at these people and you be like, damn, why do they work so hard for nothing? Because they working in their countries for even less. One of my African clients told me if I went to Africa, I'd be a millionaire, I'd be rich. Like, I'd be like super rich. Because the prices that we charge in America compared to Africa, a haircut in Africa is $2.50 US. We're charging 50 plus in America for a haircut. And those boys work just as hard as us in Africa. Like, the haircut don't change. It's still gonna take 30, 45 to an hour to cut someone's head, or more probably, depending on the person, for $2.50. That's no different from prison. I had jobs mopping, sweeping, cleaning stuff for $2.48. And that's not a day. That's what you're making a week. So learn how to appreciate your life more, man. Stop being selfish, man. If you out here making money, invest your money right, stack your money. Thank God for giving you the luxury to make money. Learn how to appreciate the blessings. So I think a lot of times we become greedy and selfish, and we complain a lot about every fucking thing. Like, we're the most complainers fucking country in the world. Like, humble yourself, you know. But you have a blessed day.